Hi everyone, I'm Yarden Arel. This is Inside Israeli Basketball. Maccabi Haifa heads into the new year with a new head coach and upgraded roster. Several high-profile players join Ami Nawi and the crew as they look toward a winning path the rest of the season. Every player's dream is to be called up to the big leagues. Players from 2nd Division Team Tivon show hard work and patience, waiting for the chance to be called up to the main stage. As they advance into the second round of the Euro Challenge, Maccabi Haifa adjusts to the demand of their additional Europe schedule, while reaping the benefits of playing strong competition. Marco Killingsworth, one of the most dominant centers in the Super League, takes teammate Rothbart under his wing. Although two different players, they are learning a lot from each other. All that and more, next on Inside Israeli Basketball. Maccabi Haifa season is at its halfway mark. No matter the continent, basketball games are won by hitting shots and making stops. So far, Maccabi Haifa has put that simple premise to work. Maccabi Haifa's season began with a lot of optimism. But after a disappointing start and several key injuries, Maccabi Haifa decided to switch gears. Assistant coach Ami Nawi was promoted to interim head coach, and former Haifa assistant coach Miki Gorka was rehired to the same position.
אני מאוד מאמין במערכת, מאמין בשחקנים, אף על פי שיש לנו ליקויים. אז בחרתי להמשיך באמת מתוך הרצון הזה והאהבה הזאת למשחק בראש ובראשונה.
The players have had no problem adjusting to Nawi's coaching style.
כל מה שהקדשתי עד היום מהרגע שמוניתי זה יותר לקטע המנטלי, יותר לתת להם ביטחון, ובאמת במשחקים הראשונים הם פרחו מבחינה התקפית, והגיעו למצב של ביטחון ושחרור בהתקפה, ושחקו עם המון לב בהגנה.
Haifa has also made several key roster adjustments during the season. Last season's Final Four MVP, Elishai Kadir, has proven to be a solid addition to the post.
Maccabi Haifa took me like family. The management, the staff around here give me a great feeling like I'm at home. They take care of everything.
He's a big addition to the team. He's very quick, run well the floor. He's a great finisher. He needs to continue and to develop his post-up move and to improve his outside shot. But I think as the season will progress, Elishai will be better and will contribute to the team much more.
I like to pop and pick and roll to the point guard. I like the post-up. It's a great way for me to make points and to pass to another players. I like to take the decision like a real point guard from the post-up. It's one of the best things I do, and I really like it. Give assists for the other teammates and to make other players better.
After calling up Rodney Webb and Drew Hausman from 2nd Division Tivon, Haifa added a new guard. Former NBA player Jermaine Jackson brings both quality experience and veteran leadership to the team.
He's a vet, you can see that he understands the game. It took him only one practice to pick up most of our play. On defense side, he's a very tough guy, have a very good one-on-one defense. I think he's going to aid us a lot.
מה שהיינו צריכים זה בראש ובראשונה המנהיג על המגרש. הוא קונטרול פוינט גארד, הוא פסר טוב, הוא יוריד לחץ מאחרים, הוא שומר טוב, ואני מקווה מאוד שבאמת הוא יביא את התכונות האלה לקבוצה. צריך את המישהו הזה שיחבר אותם וייתן להם את הביטחון על המגרש ויוריד מהם לחץ. אני מקווה מאוד באמת שהוא ייתן לנו את הפתרון.
We've elevated the program from last year. Last year was our first year. This year, I think our talent is better. The programs are more linked as a farm team or a AAA to our pro team. We've got high hopes not only in their success in their 2nd division, but bringing up 1 or 2 players during the season.
Tivon is really impressive. got here with high expectations, and now that I've seen the team play, I know that we can do real good.
We have guys on the team that are very athletic and good players, and we have a good team. And we should do some damage in this league, I think.
We have Coach Ofer works very closely with Coach Ami, and they link and they coordinate every week on the progress of the players and put in drills and programs to make their skills better. And also Coach Ofer sends reports out bi-weekly both to the main coaching staff and our offices at Miami. So we keep a close tab. So we're pretty up on practices and the performance during the games, and we monitor the statistics. We also watch videos frequently. So it's a closely linked program.
The goal is to move up to Division I Maccabi Haifa team. And to get there, I just have to work hard and stay focused and do what I've been doing, and it's going to happen.
Given the chance to come back and probably get that chance to play with Haifa, I think it's a good experience.
A lot of times during the week, Haifa will pick 1, 2, 3 of our players, say they have injuries or something like that, and we go fill in and practice with Haifa. So it's a little taxing because we have to know all their plays and all our plays, and you get confused sometimes switching back and forth. But it's fun too because, every time you get called over there, it's almost like a job interview. So you just try to do the best you can.
I know I can play up there. Some of the guys that play in this league, I play with them all the time in the summer. We work out in the summer. I played against a lot of them in the NBA Development League, and we played against one of the teams last week alone, or one of them. So I know I can play up here with this competition, and this is where I want to be.
Every day I just go in and work as hard as I can to get better, to get to the level that the Haifa players are, and just to try my best to take that next step.
It's about always practice, no matter what. If you played yesterday, if you didn't play, you always need to be focused in your mind and get better and better. It's all about practicing. If you practice enough, one day will go to the Super League or every league.
You gotta get in the gym every day. You gotta stay at it, no days off. Be coachable, learn every day, and just try your best. Try to do your best.
Not just anyone can go and play in this level, so you need to be lucky. You need to love this game, to enjoy every moment, and I'm enjoying it.
Up next, some of the demands and benefits of playing a Europe schedule.
The Greens are back to the game. After a tough and cloudy period, Maccabi Haifa, under Coach Ami Nawi's direction, started to fight back and recover. The team has been riding the hot hand of Frank Robinson as of late. In the last month alone, he has averaged over 23 points a game. The guard out of Cal State Fullerton is the team's second leading scorer. Marco Killingsworth's commanding presence in the paint makes him one of the top players in the Super League. He ranks 6th in the league in both points and rebounds. In Week 14 against B'nai HaSharon, Marco put up a double-double, scoring 22 points and grabbing 14 rebounds. The pieces started to fall in place where you would never expect. The Malha Arena, stronghold of Hapoel Jerusalem, a very tough place to anyone not wearing red. The Greens stunned the Red by giving their best quarter in the season, an 11-2 run in 2 minutes. Elishai Kadir's hand was red hot, and Iceberg Landisberg scored 12 points in 6 minutes. Jermaine Jackson, in his first game wearing the green jersey, showed who's the boss on the court. And Haifa finished the first quarter with a 10-point lead, 24-14. I already said Malha was tough. Well, Jerusalem came back and the game was tight. But even though losing at the end by a 5-point difference, the guys in green came off the court feeling that the tide was starting to turn in their favor. It turned out their gut feeling was right. Haifa met Barak Netanya in their second game after advancing to the round of 16 in the Euro Challenge. Having already beat them twice in the Super League, the Green Devils showed no respect for the home team. Marco Killingsworth came to work and led the team with 21 points and 7 rebounds, followed by Big Bobby Rothbart with 17 points. And score 80-73 to Haifa, and the Green Tide continues.
We touched on demands of playing in 2 leagues, the Euro Challenge and the Super League, during the season. In Israel, Super League teams regularly play a schedule of 1 game per week. With the addition of the Euro Challenge, Maccabi Haifa plays a more demanding schedule of 2 to 3 games per week, while traveling all around Europe.
It will be a very big challenge for us because there is a difference in the style of the playing in the Euro Challenge in our league. Our league is more of a guard, a lot of guards running a lot of pick and roll. While the Euro Challenge, we play against European team, they're playing more organized, playing more inside, bigger sides, and we will have to find a way to deal with these 2 styles of games.
The demanding Euro schedule also has its benefits, the opportunity to travel and play some of the best teams in the world.
Getting to travel, not only having that 1 game a week schedule that we would have if we didn't make Euro Challenge. I think that's a big thing because then that would mean we'd have to practice, every day, throughout the week and game, and kind of have that whole routine for the rest of the season. But now I think we get to mix it up a little more. We get to travel, practice, play Israel game, then we get to go somewhere, play a Euro Challenge game. And I think it's, in a way, less tolling on the body as far as, practicing-wise, but I think it just makes the season a whole lot more fun for us as a team.
Coming up, we take a look at some of the best players and performances around the Super League.
Maccabi Tel Aviv continues to prove why they're the Super League's most dominant team year in and year out. The team features balanced scoring, with 5 players averaging double figures. Their best player, Deron Perkins, averages close to 15 points per game, along with 4 assists. He most recently dropped 28 in 28 minutes against Netanya. Tel Aviv holds first place in the Super League, a 4-game lead. Jerusalem continues to surge, now holding 2nd place in the standings. Jason Rich leads the team in scoring with 15 per. After a fast start, B'nai Hasharon sees themselves 3rd in the standings. Former NBA player Lee Nalon leads the entire league in scoring 20 points per game. Teammate Sean James has also been a force in the paint, leading the Super League in both rebounds and blocked shot average. As we reach the midpoint of the season, the heat is on as the teams fight for a better place in the standings.
It's a beautiful place. The weather is great. Got nice beaches over here. Probably the most Americanized countries that I've been to, for sure. It's just a real good place to be.
The thing about Haifa, man, it reminds me a lot of like a suburban city in Los Angeles, like the Valley, actually, where I went to high school, Northridge. It's probably not as many hills in Northridge, but just the environment and the kind of feel that you get in the city. It's nice restaurants here and there, and there's places where you can go shop or where you can just go hang out and just be with my teammates, So it's pretty much the same stuff I do at home.
The heat. The heat. I've never been somewhere this hot before in my life. I mean, it's cool, but at first I didn't think I was gonna make it.
It's like a twin cities with San Francisco.
And being from that area, it's I kind of feel like it's true. You know, all the hills remind me of San Francisco. Also, it's a bay city. It's a pretty nice place. As far as I see, it's very diverse. It has lots of things to offer, but I haven't, you know, haven't really gotten a feel for it yet because I've been here for such a short period.
I have an 8-month-old son. Being out here and them home, and it's tough on its own, you know. So I try to reach out every other day.
I pretty much reach out to home every day. You know, just keeping in touch really makes you feel like you haven't left, and you know, it makes you feel comfortable.
I speak to my parents almost, I try almost every day. You know, I try to keep them a part of my daughter's life, so like Skype and, you know, like video, all kinds of conferences, so it's not really a big deal. It's something that happens all the time.
When I speak to him, it's like I never left home. You know, my mother's like, you cleaning your room, doing your laundry, you eating good. My father comes on, he's like, how's practice going? You know, last game I didn't like what you did. You could have done this and that better. So, you know, it's like I never left.
When we come back, Haifa centers Marco Killingsworth and Robert Rothbart bring a unique presence in the paint.
When you beat somebody in the playoff, what they say you can't beat them, join them. They came with the right off. I mean, I love Israel. It was real cool last year, you know. Everybody say bad things about Israel. And I got up and I enjoyed it. I mean, I really did. I was like, let's do Haifa, and I love Israel.
I'm here in Israel now, serving the Army, and I'm playing for the Israeli teams. Haifa was, it seemed like the best place for me. It seemed like a very serious club, a very prestigious club, so I definitely wanted to be a part of it. When the opportunity came, it was obvious that I wanted to come here. There were no questions. It was pretty obvious. It was an easy decision.
A tale of two centers. One, a towering 7'2", escaped from war-torn Sarajevo as a child with his family and immigrated to Israel. Robert Rothbart spent his teen years in school and playing basketball in San Jose, California. Now, 24, he's playing his second year in Israel Super League, the second year being mentored by Maccabi Haifa's other center, 6'8" Alabama native Marco Killingsworth. Both played in Netanya last year and signed with Maccabi Haifa during the off-season. In his first season with Maccabi Haifa, Marco Killingsworth has continued his dominance in the Super League, putting up MVP-type numbers. The center out of Indiana University ranks among the top 10 in both points and rebounds.
You know, I'm 7 foot in my mind. I play bigger than what I am.
Marco Killingsworth is a very good post-up player. He's a lefty, goes strong to the offense rebound. He has a nice mid-range shot.
Marco Killingsworth. You know, outwork people, never give up. That's what I do to most players. You know, I know I'm not taller than them, I just outwork. I feel you may have more talent than me, but you're not gonna outwork me. So every day I bring my hard hat. That was my college coach. He said, bring your hard hat, come ready to play.
Last season, Killingsworth led Barak Netanya into the playoffs, upsetting his current team in the quarterfinals. He earned the highest plus-minus ranking in the entire Super League.
I got a little workout ritual I do. Get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I go to the gym, I work out. You know, when them guys come January, when these guys' body are tired, breaking down, you know, they don't know how to recuperate themselves, you know. They don't know to go to the gym and get extra stuff in, you know, go to the pool, go to the jacuzzi, go, you know, get your 8-9 hours of sleep. I see guys drop off, just dropping off all year. And I just laughed about it, like, well, good, make it better for me.
Although only 24 years old, Robert Rothbart has several years of professional experience, playing 4 years in France and Israel. The 7'2" center has a commanding presence in the paint while also creating a threat from the perimeter.
He has a very nice touch from mid-range, he's very mobile to his size, got nice move, I think the main thing for us is need to be a little bit tougher on defense.
Before I came here, I wanted to become a better defender and just becoming an overall better post player, you know, focusing more on playing around the basket, stuff like that.
Haifa's two centers are no strangers to each other, having spent last season together at Netanya.
He's a hard worker. In practice, he never stops, not for one play. He's always going 100%. He's taught me a lot, you know, not only that, because he likes to teach.
I went to Indiana University. He signed with us, and he didn't go. He went on to play professional. And I told him, I said, you could have got some of these whoopings for years.
When you look at it down the road, it's my second year in a row playing against a guy who takes practice seriously every day, so I know that I'm getting better, you know, in practices.
And just like every day, I'll just try to teach him a little stuff with footwork, how to seal people, you know. He's getting better.
Since I started playing pro ball, I really like, you know, taking the vet guys, the guys that have been playing for, you know, many years, getting those little tips and advices that, you know, they've learned through their whole career that I can learn in, you know, 5 minutes.
Marco has enjoyed taking Rothbart under his wing, and the results show on the court.
From last year, I can see it's like night and day. He's more determined now, you know. People saying they 7'2" and really 6'10". He's 7'2" and he's legit 7'2". So I told him, like, you know, NBA people, when we play New Jersey, say, you don't think they looked at you? They noticed you when you came in that game. You know, just keep hard work, just keep working hard.
That's it for this edition of Inside Israeli Basketball. Don't forget to follow Maccabi Haifa and the Super League all season long on triangleinternet.tv. So long, everyone!